Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Ultimate Iron Man Season 0. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? Today, I'm going to be continuing my Ultimate Iron Man and trying to survive. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do in a minute. But before I do, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about a bug that I found. I did post a video, and we had a little rough start because of it. But everything should be running smoothly from here on. The problem was, as you may have been noticing the past couple of episodes, is that when I was picking items, I was getting a hunt, like when I was picking the stuff from the fields, I was getting 100 XP for each one. Well, I was supposed to be getting 51 on hard, and that's because even though we set the settings on hard, it had reset the difficulty to medium. So I came in here and I reset it to hard, and now every time I load it, it should stay on hard and give us what we're supposed to get. So I'm going to go ahead and load into here, and you'll notice I've got a backup here. This is in case like the computer crashes and it corrupts the game. That's the only reason I keep a backup. And I don't mind people keeping a backup for that reason. I do that for my regular single player games and everything as well. So, which I need to get back into that, but that'll be on hold for a while because of the Ultimate Iron Man. But that's okay. We'll get back to it eventually. But in any case, let's go ahead. I'm going to load this in and we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we are back in the bunker. You'll notice I did a little bit of updating to it while I was off camera, and just, to save time. I threw a little garden over here in the corner. I might expand the garden to a full 3x3, so we've got 9 instead of just 4, but for now, those 4 will be fine. Once I get more vegetables, which I do have some more. I think, however, I'm going to need one more. Let's go ahead and just throw everything in here so it doesn't spoil. And, yeah, I'm going to need at least one more vegetable. Yeah, one more vegetable. And purified water and nutrient solution. So, nutrient solution going to require dirt. So we've got dirt in here. Let's just throw these that I got off drones into here. And I've got a decent amount of ammunition. Let's see, I made 2 more of these so that, because right now we're at 94% power. I'm surprised these don't stack, but okay. And why is this one? Okay, I was going to say, why is that one not working? But now we're at 32% power because we have 3 times the capacity, and we're going to just keep on charging up when we can. We've got a little bit of daylight left, now that it's on hard, I'm wondering how many shots that it'll take of the cannon to take out the drones. But we will see. Now, did I learn the ramps yet? I don't believe so. I think I'm still just under level 7. So that's going to be my first thing, is to try to level up to level 7, and then I'm going to start working on a small vessel once I get to level 7. I have a small vessel prepared that I want to get to eventually, and that'll be this one, the Mini Raider, but that's going to require a little bit of neodymium and sathium as well as a decent amount of cobalt. So we're going to have to go looking for all of this and then do a little bit of raiding for that. Or I'm wondering, let's go ahead and keep that. Now that is a level 10 vessel, but I'm going to start working on that as soon as I can. Let's get the jetpack on. Let's gather up some food real quick because that's going to be a primary necessity soon. Because I'm going to be running out of food. Because this only has 83 minutes left. So it should do a decent amount. but I also want to gather up things for the leveling purposes. And you'll notice now that I am gaining the appropriate 51 XP when I gather the stuff because of the settings set reset to hard. Because when, for some reason, I had deleted the game options or game, I think it's called like game options YAML, the .yaml file. Whatever it was, I deleted it so that it wouldn't show the creative mode when you start. And that's the only reason I deleted it, and I didn't think it would have any impact on the game, but apparently doing that causes the game to reset to medium difficulty when you start the game. I re-added the YAML file and modified it so the game options automatically set you to hard difficulty. And that way, if you modify the difficulty, it will stay on the modified difficulty, but it will automatically set it to hard when you try to load in the game. So we'll have level 7. So we shouldn't have any problems later on. I haven't yet updated the scenario with that because everybody, I'm gonna, you know, anybody who is playing the game should have already started by now, and because, you know, everyone who is in the game now, even if they haven't, even if they're waiting until like tomorrow or the next day to actually start playing, they'll be a little bit behind, but they can always I gave them the option to set the initial settings to medium because that's what it set it on when it populated the planet. And I was wondering why there's so many deposits and why the ones that we see are small and not very small. And that's why, because it set everything to medium. But so now we're back on hard, of course, but the deposits on the planets are going to remain the same, or at least on the starter planet. The other planets might populate to hard since we haven't actually visited them yet. I'm not positive about that, but we're going to just keep on playing. But I gave the people who hadn't started yet the option to start on medium and then switch it over to hard so that they have the appropriate, or the equal footing, I should say, with the same amount of deposits and the deposit. Ooh, do I want to try it? I do not. If this was not Iron Man, I would, but oh, look at all these healing things, though. You still chasing me, boy? Nah, you running. Yeah, if you get too far away from the water, those things actually stop chasing you because they're amphibious, but they prefer to be in the water, and they'll actually go under the water a little bit. But if you get too far away from them, they'll de-aggro. That's why I'm not terribly worried about them. Okay, now I'm a little far from my bunker. I've gotten a lot of medical herbs, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and tell my survival constructor to start making more of those. Oh, hello. Run away! Okay, so here we are back at the bunker. You'll also notice that I put out a water thing right here in this tiny little puddle, but it's working, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not complaining about it. I'm wondering, like I said before, if we're gonna have to set up a second turret. Okay, so level 7, we're gonna want this. And for now, that's all we're gonna worry about. Let's go ahead and I'm going to probably want to unlock some of the small vessel things. The reason that the small vessel is level 10 is because it utilizes these and rocket launchers. That's the only reason that the small vessel that I want to build is level 10. And anyway, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get a ramp going. Once I get a small vessel up and running, I think to start with, however, I'm going to... Ooh, I can make lots of things now. I think to start with, let's go ahead and make some more medicals. Anti-radiation will be nice. Alien tooth. If I can get some alien teeth, I can do some antitoxic. Let's get a stomach pill and an antibiotic injection going. I don't think I'm going to need that for a while. Or that. Okay. I'll keep the anti-radiation ointment in case for some reason I get radiation burns. Herbal leaves. I've got more than enough herbal leaves to last me for a while. What I need are alien teeth for the antitoxic ointments. And I'm going to want to start getting into this. I'm going to want to start looking underwater for a while, but I think you can make the plasmas. Let's see. You can make the plasmas from alien parts, nitrocellulose, and eggs. And so I'm going to want to start looking for eggs too. Alien parts, wood, and eggs. That's basically it. Can you make alien parts? I didn't think so. Yeah, you can. From alien teeth. So I just need a lot of alien teeth. And we're going to have vegetables galore coming here. 12 vegetables. The reason I planted pumpkins is because it gives you 12 vegetables. I need nutrient solution, which means I just need to get dirt. And then we can see what we can build. Ramps. Give me crushed stone. Okay. Now you can make these. I don't think I need any more vegetables right now. Could I use spice or honey? Let's see. The main thing I'm going to worry about is the medical. So, this is spice. I don't really need to worry too much about those. Confetti moss scrapings, fire moss, and confetti moss. We've got a couple of each in here already. But let's see, those are mushrooms and promethium pellets. So if I can get some mushrooms growing, I think like one group of mushrooms. And let's see, you can make alien thorn from alien teeth. But you cannot make alien teeth. Alien teeth are what we're going to need. Okay. So if we can get mushrooms going, that'll help us making... Let's see, look at the kits. Confetti moss and fire moss, as well as mushrooms and alien plasmas. That just needs alien thorns with the confetti moss and fire moss. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about those right now. Let's see. Looking at these, the work pod is level 10, but the mini pod, let's do Mark 2. That's what I want right now. Okay, because that'll just help us with the exploration. And let's go ahead. Small vessel, level 7. Let's see, what makes the... that's the only thing that makes the work pod level 10 is the medium thrusters. So, and I know how to convert the mini pod into a work pod. Oh, I don't have enough for that. That's fine. I've already learned that. I just need to get the stuff to build it. Okay. So, mini pod, 98 copper, 80 silicon, 58 iron. That means I'm going to need iron and silicon. I've got enough copper right now. So, let's go searching for iron and silicon. I think the best place to search for that, of course, is the swamps. Alright, so I just slept through the night because it was getting dark, and I just got a warning that drones are on their way. So we're gonna see if this hard difficulty thing can take it with a single turret, or if I'm gonna have to put more turrets. If I do, I'll probably only have to put one more turret, but we will see. Alright, we got more of those. I didn't actually take the time to gather a whole lot of stuff from out there on the ground. Let's see, what's our... Alright, so we're at 46%. That's more than one battery capacity, so we're still gaining. But I'm going to need to find a little bit more silicon. I might just work on crushed stone or whatever we get from these drones. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we've got now. And see what we can make with that. So for copper, I'm going to need 98 copper. That's going to be, let's see. Now these have other things in them besides copper. How close am I to level 10? Just wondering, not really close at all. So let's see. Okay, if I need 98, it means I'm gonna need 98 of these. They make them in 2. Let's go take a look. All right, it already took out one drone. Okay, so 2 shots still takes out a drone. Let's go ahead and grab things from these drones. And it's nice that they're not too far away. They're just like a straight shot through this little swamp area. And they usually are all right within just a little bit of each other, so... Okay. So, that's not bad. I got 4 electronics out of that and some other stuff. Okay. So, I'm good with just the 1 cannon turret because the base attacks aren't really going to get any harder because this planet is easy. If I were on a more difficult planet, I would definitely set up more turrets because On the arid planet, the drone attacks get harder than they are now, and on the snow and alien planets, there's a patrol vessel that patrols the area. Okay. Let's see. So I was saying I needed 98, so I now need 94. Half of 90 is 45. And then I need 2 more for that. So that should give us the copper. Now 45. Now this is going to give us, let's see, 47. This will give us a total of 49 silicone. So let's go ahead. That'll be 50 silicone. And then 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And that should be all the silicon we need. Then we'll worry about the iron afterwards. I need 58 iron. And so the steel blocks, let's see, steel blocks use 10. 10 is 2. So if I need 58, then I will need half of that. So I will need, that's 50. And I'm going to go with that because that is, actually I'm just going to go with 50 because let's see, that there is 6, because that's, yeah, that's 30. Yeah, because 5 is 1. So that is 6 ingots. And that's 50. So I'm going to make 1 more. And that should give us, not going to worry too much about the 1 steel plate that this is going to be using. Or should I? That's 6. I mean, yeah, I'll just do that afterwards, and then I'll add the steel plates up until I have the one I need. Okay. So now that those are all making up, and that should finish the mini pod, our armor's doing okay. Let's put this in here. Medically, what we really need are mushrooms, plasma, and promethium. Because that's what I want to get to. That or the kits. This would be a little bit cheaper. So for that, I need alien thorn, which requires alien tooth, cellulose, and pentaxid, or to find alien thorns, which are rare on this planet. Alien parts require tooth, nutrient solution, that's that, which is spoiled food, water, and stone dust. And meat, which I can make from vegetables. And those are made from alien parts and eggs. This is going to be a big work in progress. Okay. Let's see. I've got 1 extra switch on me. Hold on. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm not positive. I don't think I will need to put a generator in here because I've got so many solar panels. So let's focus on what do I want to put in the base next. I'm not going to need a clone chamber because I can't utilize it. I might want to put some cargo boxes. Let's see, base. Because I want to get that and that as quickly as I can. But That would be nice, but it's going to be expensive because, as you see, it requires ascosium alloy and energy matrices, and yeah, it's power coil. It's expensive. So yeah, there's not a whole lot more that I want to put in here. I might get a fridge, but I might not. Yeah, because these, I believe, are the only last things I want to put in here. I might put a repair bay and repair console outside. In fact, let's go ahead and put a landing pad for our small vessel. Now, I could find a way to get the small vessel to come into here. It's an interesting thought. I have an interesting idea. Okay. So while we are preparing for this, I want to go ahead and also prepare for our next thing. Once all those are done, go ahead and make another door. Where's the door? I don't see the door. Oh, no? Okay, apparently you cannot make a door. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? I'm gonna want to put the door like right here, I believe. So let's go ahead and put our temporary holder right here. That'll keep this part insulated and let us dig through here. Now, I'm not entirely sure how far over I want to go. Let's see. Okay. I want to see where some things are. Let us see. If I could get that door, I could see where it was. But let's just mark this. Okay, show on HUD. Now, when I get out here, I can see where this is. Okay, in relation to these. So I should be heading straight out this direction. Now, I'm going to put down... I don't have my... Oh, I left my constructor out here making things. So right about... Hold on. If I'm going straight from, like, here, it's going to go back this way. I want it to be like right here, give or take. So let us put a marker, and this is going to be at our current location, which is 692 by -703. Okay. And so from inside the bunker, I now have a distance point that I want to go. So it's going to be a little off. But when I get to that point, at least I will have... I will know how far I have gone. Now, let's go ahead. I'll put that in there. That'll cover those. Let's see. Are you finished with those? You are. Okay, so... And that should... 80. And then once those are done and that is done, okay. I'm gonna have to start putting more rocks in here and making a whole bunch of these. So right now I should be able to make 30, I believe. I think I can make 2 things per crushed stone. Alright. I've got this. I've got this. I should... Let's see. I've also got those. Now I should have everything I need. Okay. Start production. So that'll give us 13 minutes on that. That's making up. Go ahead and get rid of this. Yay, we've got more drones incoming. Oops. Oh well. This we're going to end up putting up as that, but for now, actually we might just leave it as this. Okay, that's more than enough. Let's go ahead and I think I'm just gonna dig straight, not worry about the sides yet, and just keep putting these down as the floor to keep me going straight until I'm underneath the marker area. And we're gonna want the constructor to go ahead. Hold on, I need... Let us learn that. I can't yet. Crap. I'm going to want to learn hangar doors because we're going to need hangar doors. Small hangar doors, but hangar doors nonetheless. Or I could go ahead and utilize... Do I have... I haven't learned those either. I don't know which one I would learn, but for now we might not even have doors. Okay. Let's go ahead and dirt bike out there as soon as they get it killed. Okay. So it took a few shots to take them down, but they never got within range. So that's good. It took them down at about the same location. Okay. If I was really worried about drones, I would make the external part of my base out of armored concrete, which is just a little bit more expensive, but that's right. Run, little guy, run! Okay. So right now we're working on building a base. I can T-mark you. Alright. So once that gets almost straight above us, that's when I'll stop drilling and start drilling straight up. Or I might build the underground landing thing and then drill up while I'm doing that. It's not going to take long to go up because we're on the upper level. Even if we were on a lower level, it wouldn't take that long because it goes through this. But, okay. Let's see. I can make more concrete now. I can make probably about that much. Not quite. Not quite there. We got probably 3 or 4 more blocks before we're there. Alright, so I'm probably going to put down 2 more blocks and then call it the end of the thing. And this hangar is going to be relatively small, just enough to hold the mini pod. I might want to make it large enough to hold the full raider that I'm working on, but that'll take a while. The raider is going to be my warping small vessel that'll allow me to warp to the next mission. It'll also be the small vessel that I use to try to attack the current mission POI. But the first thing I'm going to want to do once I get it is head up to this and see what's there. Let's just remove... I know I can get that marker. Fine, I'll just delete it over here. Because I don't really need that. Okay. Yeah, 1 more, and then that'll be right on top of us just about. So, I'm going to put the next thing as a wall, because that's going to be the end, and then I'm going to dig out this little area. Okay. Let's see, how many do you have? 47. Alright, I'm going to want this to be... I want to say 3 by 3. Like 3, 1, 2, 3... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then have the door like here. I might want to go ahead and make it 4 by 4 just in case. And then across like that. And then this will just be a tunnel straight over there. And let's go ahead and do this similar to what we did before. So we can go ahead like that. And as we build it, it will mirror it. So we only have to dig out the other side. Now I'm not going to put a roof on it because it's going to go up and out. So let's see. This is now, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be a 4 by 5 is what it's going to end up being. Actually, let's just leave it as it is here. A 3 by 4. And this can be the wall. Because I don't really need it that large. I just need it long enough to hold the ships. Alright, and I just need to dig out this other side and we'll be golden. Yeah, I'm getting like nothing doing this. I can make another 30. I don't know if that will help us. Oh, let me go ahead and put these in here. Alright, now that it's night, let me go ahead and rest to get it light out. And that should make, yeah, the blueprint, the garden, the constructor, everything works faster while you sleep, so. Alright, so I've got more than enough vegetables. I'm not going to want these. I want to do mushrooms. And if I could do eggs, I would, but what else? They need herbal plants, but there's plenty of herbal plants around the area. All right, let's just see what kind of foods I'm going to need. Might as well do spice if I'm going to be doing canned things. So let's just go ahead and do a spice. That'll give us 2 spice, which is fine. Drones are always on their way. Oh, let me go ahead and do that. That. And that, so that I've got this. And then let's continue drilling this out. Alright, let's go ahead and get those drone things before they despawn. Because this is a good way to get a low amount of cobalt, copper, sathium, neodymium, especially sathium, neodymium, and cobalt. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to plant medicinal herbs because I got more than enough of them out here. Same with plant protein. I could probably... I mean, I've got the fire moss and the confetti moss out here too, so I don't really need to worry about those. Mushrooms would be nice because mushrooms are a little rarer. All right, let's get you going ahead. Okay, and let's finish drilling this. Okay. See, now I'm gonna have to actually go out of my way to get crushed stone because there's not enough left here. Although I might make what's on the surface out of steel if I've got enough, but I don't think I will. Although I might not need to, because I might have enough with what I've got right now. So let's see just how much more, because I think I'm going to need one more layer on top of what I currently have right here. And there we are, exiting from the top. So let's go ahead. That can go all the way to there. Okay. I want to make sure that that gets all the way and there. Yeah, I'm not going to quite have enough for the surface. So I'm going to want to go break a few stones. Oh, I need to do that. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these here. And then I'm going to put, let's see, I need, that's going to be 15 more, and then the ones for surrounding it. I don't think I'm going to need to dig much more than I have right here. So, alright, I'm gonna go find some stones. And, yep, I'm gonna need to get some more crushed stone. I'm also out of silicon and copper. Wow. But I do have this mini pod that I am able to go ahead and spawn in. Let's spawn it in right here, because you have to spawn it over a thing. And I've got some fuel for it in here, just like so. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and make that a none. And let's head over to this Champion's Monument and take a look at what we've got around it.